YouTube, it's Mike with Osmo Reptiles. This is the next episode of our mini-series. Basically, last episode I showed many of my male ball pythons. This episode I'm going to show my female ball pythons. Now, my females aren't as, I guess they're not as nice, and I have not very many double gene females, but I'm going to show off the females. So my left hand here, this is my Mojave female. I actually just realized when I pulled her out that she is going into shed. So she is a little bit dull compared to her normal colors. That's my Mojave female. Come on and bring them in on him. And then in my right hand I had my Fire female. These two girls are about 1,200 grams. Oops. So come to that side so you get the light. I don't have a shadow. So again, my Mojave female and my Fire female. Hold on, go. Alright, and they're both about 1,200 grams. And both on the move, as you can see. So, these two girls will definitely be ready by next season. So there's the Mojave and the Fire. We put them back real fast, since they're not in chill mode. The Fire, I want to put my vanilla males to her, and I want to put my pastel calico male to her. My goal with the Fire is to make calico fireflies as well as vanilla creams. The next girl I'm showing you is my biggest female. She's about 2,700 grams. She's one of my females that I'm hoping is gravid. She is my het red axanthic. In the light. She's huge. She's still eating like a champ. She looks kind of big, but I don't know about big enough to grab or not. She's literally locked up with my cinnamon male like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And really early on in the season, she locked up with my Enchi male. But no obvious ovulation. That's the het red female. I'm hoping still gives me a clutch this season. The next girl is another female that I've only put this female to my pastel ivory male. She's a normal, I'm pretty sure, but if you look, she has a lot of yellow and a lot of these checkers. So I got her. Someone had got her at a show from, I think they said Outback Reptiles. They had no clue she was a normal or what. I adopted her, and she's about 1,700 grams right now, almost 1,800. She also, I thought she had an ovulation, but now I'm not so sure. She's fat, but I don't know if she's gravid or not. I'm hoping she is. I'm also hoping to get a clutch from her this year. So we'll see. The next female is my female yellow belly that gave me the clutch of 6 eggs that I have in the incubator right now. She, after her clutch, she was like 900 grams. She's already back up to 1,200 grams. She's eating good again, but you can see how skinny she is. And again, the yellow belly, checkers. But again, she's only gotten up to about 1,200 last time I weighed her since laying her clutch. But she put 300 grams already back on. Alright, my next female, she's also in shed and not very nice, but we'll see if I can grab her. This is my cinnamon female who has locked up with my cinnamon male. She's like right around between like 1,350 and 1,500. When she has a rat in her, she'll be well over 1,500. She's in shed though. Next is my het clown female. This girl here, she has a little bit of stuck shed on her head, so don't worry that. But she has been locking up with my het clown male. She also about 1,500 grams. She's locked up a couple times with my het clown male. Hoping to get a clown. Would be obviously what I'd like to get. So those are all my really big females. My next larger females are here. This girl here is just a het pie girl. She's about 800 grams. Just a het pied girl, so she's normal. This girl here, she's the next biggest actually, minus the ones that are in the big rack. This girl here is about 950 grams. This is my spider girl, another Nerd snake. Got her from Nerd. She's possibly het pied. I want to put the pastel calico male to her now. Try to make the Cali bees. But in the future, if I ever get a pied male, or if I make a pied with my het pied male and het pied female, and I get a male, I'll keep him, and I want to put the pied to her to see if she is het pied 100% or not. This is another just normal female. She's about 600, in that range, 600 grams. Just another normal female. This next girl I'm going to show you is probably one of my favorite females. She's a champagne female. Got her from Josh over at Cape Fear Constrictors. Really nice champagne though. Has a real nice stripe. She's about 700 grams now. I eventually want to put my banana to her, because I haven't seen too many banana champagnes. And I looked them up on Water Ball Python. I thought they were kind of cool. And my Enchi male. I really like the Enchi champagnes. Those are my future plans with her. This girl here is my worst eating ball python, worst eater. Not the nicest snake, but one of my few 2-gene females. This is a pastel pinstripe, also known as a lemon blast. I've had her for a long time, but she's a mouse eater and she's picky eater. So, and a live mouse eater on top of that. So she's only about 600, 650. She might be a whole nother year before I get her up to size based off her eating. She's my only ball python that's still eating mice. This girl here, this girl's great, and she's growing big fast. Ooh, don't bite me though. Looks like she's in shed. I'm going in the shed actually. This is my spot nose female. She's 100% het albino spot nose, so eventually, yeah, she's going in the shed. She's about 800, 850. She will go with, check out her head. Her head's the nicest part of the spot nose, I think. She'll be going to the lesser pastel male from Nerd and the albino male. Might try to make some albino spot nose. Next girl is, this is my 100% het albino female. She's just a normal 100% het albino female. I just recently switched her over to rats. She's about 400 grams, a little over 400. But now that I have her on rats, she should be growing up quick. Next I have my Spectre female. She's starting to eat really well and getting big. And I'm planning on putting the pastel ivory male to her to make super stripes. Maybe if he's a black pastel ivory, black pastel super stripes. Thought that'd be cool. We'll figure out what he is hopefully this year. She's about 500 grams. That's the Spectre female. I can show you the belly of the Spectre female too. Look a lot like yellow bellies, but just a little bit duller, I find. There's the flames. She has a nice little stripe already there. Again, here the flames. She's still a little shy though. Next is this is a super pastel. I got her at the Havana Gray show for a really good price too, and she's really pretty, I think. So the super pastel female, she's only 200, 300 grams. And then the last female ball python I have is this girl. She's a pastel. She's 100% het caramel albino. And right now I don't really plan on doing anything. Or no, 66% possible het caramel albino. I don't really plan on doing anything with that right now, but maybe in the future. She's about 300 grams, pastel female. So those are all the female ball pythons in my collection, and many of my future breeding plans or current breeding plans. My next mini series will probably be my colubrids, and then maybe I'll do a final one of my boas. But again, hope you enjoyed it. Like it, share it. Give me comments, feedback. Love to hear it. And, you know, coming, I guess, in April and May, I'll start having baby ball pythons. In May, I should have some baby corn snakes. Hopefully, I get a couple more corn snake clutches, a couple more ball python clutches, and hopefully I can start selling some snakes and maybe get some nice holdbacks. I think my collection's a little male heavy, and there's definitely some open space, so there's room. But again, look forward to seeing other people's videos and everything that with that. Hope you enjoyed the mini-series. Osmond Reptiles out.